The best way to stay in compliance is to log it like it is. But what exactly does this mean? It means you should be logging each activity you perform at the time you perform it. Let's look at an example. Pre-trip inspections. It's mandatory for you to complete a thorough pre-trip inspection before your first drive period of the day. In order to log it like it is, you must first change your duty status to Line 4 or On, and then get out of the truck and perform the pre-trip. A proper pre-trip inspection should take you at least 15 minutes. Once finished with the pre-trip inspection, you must get back into the truck and then change your duty status. This process is how you should log every function you perform for the company, regardless of what function it is. There are some tips that can help you log it like it is. First, send your required ABC macros. These are your arrived, began, and completed macros. Make sure to send these macros at each location you stop at. By sending them, you're not only communicating to your fleet manager the progress of your load, you're also helping yourself because you're given a reminder to change your duty status with each macro sent. Make sure to have on-duty time recorded for each function you perform for the company. Another tip to help you log it like it is to send your required macros in the proper order. This helps prevent delays, and many departments rely on the information you send. Customers even receive some of the information directly, so it's critical that your macros are sent in the right order, at the right time. It also helps you log your on-duty functions in the right order and at the right time, because sending macros is a good indicator for when you should change your duty status. The final tip that can help you log it like it is to review your log information on a regular basis to verify that the system accurately reflects your time for the workday before you sign off on your logs. It's company policy that you sign off on your logs at the end of each workday. To do this, you need to approve all your logs on the MCP 200 and send in a macro 46 for your post-vehicle inspection report at the end of each workday. Should compliance issues arise, Werner has a disciplinary action schedule, which we'll now discuss. Depending on the severity, even the first offense could result in termination. For the first actionable offense, you'll receive a written warning to be placed in your file and counseling to correct the problem. The second actionable offense will result in remedial training and a log test. The third offense will result in you receiving an 8-hour suspension, which will take effect immediately. You'll be allowed to deliver the load you're on at the time if it can be legally done, and will then be shut down for 8 hours. The fourth offense will result in you receiving a 24-hour suspension. The same criteria will apply here as the third actionable offense. For the fifth offense, you'll be placed on a 72-hour suspension. You'll also receive remedial training and will be required to take a logs test. The fifth offense also affects 1 month of WPPE. For the sixth offense, you'll be placed on a 144-hour suspension or disqualified as a driver. Disqualification will be dependent on your overall performance record, personal attitude toward future compliance, the nature and extent of the violation, whether the violation was intentional, and the length of time between violations. Any driver who is disciplined for hours of service violations and then remains violation-free for 6 consecutive months will then be considered a first-time offender and disciplined accordingly. If at any time during your employment you believe that it has been suggested you are not to comply with federal regulation, you are required to contact the Safety Department immediately. We are here to support you and ensure that all regulations are followed. Any items brought to the Safety Department will be addressed in a confidential manner. Werner Enterprises operates safely and legally. If you have any issues or concerns, please contact the Safety or Logs team. Always remember, log it like it is.